Hey, welcome to another video. So today we're going to be going into the part of the YUUZAHN conflict called the debacle of FONDOR. But before I begin, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, let's jump straight into it. After Ethor, the Republic suffered a devastating defeat at the First Battle of Obora Sky. This shocked the government into action, but it was too late. YUUZAHN VONG forces were moving en masse into the galaxy. Obora Sky would give the YUUZAHN VONG a position from which to push onto the Prelimian trade route to Brental 4, where they began their conquest of the core. Cian Sav placed his hopes in the northern line, an expanse of fortress worlds, stretching from Bilbringi to Bogdan to Contrim to guard against an attack from the core. However, the YUUZAHN VONG bypassed it. From Citric, the Vong pushed down the Salin corridor to take Colmenex and Beldrown before advancing to Bunta. They eventually struck a deal with the Hutts that allowed them to pass through Hutt space unharmed. Following this came over 6 months of New Republic defeats. The New Republic was without a significant victory since the start of the war, which utterly demoralized their forces. Unrestrained panic spread throughout worlds in the path of the invasion, many of which surrendered without even a fight. New Republic forces going into battle came to expect defeat. Nash Choka's forces rapidly took Randon, Gaiding, and Delang. However, the YUUZAHN VONG's treaty with the Hutts meant that the Republic was able to predict where the invaders would strike next, as the Hutts shifted their resources away from a strike area. Additionally, to avoid alienating either side, the Hutts opened a back channel to the New Republic and funneled them intelligence on the YUUZAHN VONG's targets. This allowed the Republic to foresee the YUUZAHN VONG's attack on Tiana, leading them to trust Hutt intelligence. However, aware that the Hutts were leaking information to the Republic, the YUUZAHN VONG and Choka used this to their advantage. Choka leaked information to the Hutts that his next targets were Corellia and Brathui. Seeking a decisive battle, Sav laid a trap for the YUUZAHN VONG in the Corellian system, planning to use Centerpoint Station to decimate the entire fleet. Instead, the YUUZAHN VONG advanced down the shipwrights trace and attacked the shipyards at FONDOR. Choka's plan was nearly undone when, at a diplomatic meeting, Borga the Hutt goaded him into revealing the location of the Yamosk, earmarked for the FONDOR operation aboard the cluster ship Kresh at Kalaba, and he was then forced to accelerate his plans to preempt a Jedi raid. Choka seeded the routes from FONDOR to Bothawi, with Dovin Basil mines to delay a Republic counterattack, while the assault turned into a full-scale battle when last-minute Republic diplomacy and the Haps Consortium secured a fleet of battle dragons, which arrived under the command of Prince Ilsodor to engage the YUUZAHN VONG forces. In attempting to reinforce FONDOR, the New Republic 3rd and 5th battle groups suffered serious losses from the Dovin Basil mines, while the 1st battle group lost half of its strength. During the battle, Anakin Solo hesitated over whether or not to use Centerpoint Station against the YUUZAHN VONG. However, the infamous Thraken Sal Solo, Han Solo's cousin, made the decision for him and fired the weapon himself, destroying the YUUZAHN VONG fleet, but devastating much of the allied Happen fleet in the process. On top of fleet losses, the battle destroyed the New Republic's 2nd largest shipyard. So what did you guys think of this part of the YUUZAHN VONG conflict? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.